What is up, free-to-play nation? I'm the free-to-play Padawan. I love Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, but I hate spending money on mobile games. And I believe you can dominate this game without even spending a dime. And doggone it, you guys, that includes Datacrons. I think that we are going to find a way to make Datacrons make our experience even better and be even more successful as free-to-play players. We're going to have to put our minds together and figure it out, but we are not the kind of people that face the problems and run away scared. We're going to figure this out. We're going to figure this out together. Mike V was first in the chat, baby. What is up, Mike? Brian Thompson was second. Dom says hi. The more I look at Datacrons, the more it feels like a bad idea. Well, that's a fair point. I'd love to hear your perspective, but at least we have to give it a shot since many bad things in the past weren't as bad as they seemed. Good point. Although this may be one of the few things that are not as good since we'll probably be complicated to casuals. We're going to simplify it the best we can here on today's stream. I don't fully understand them, and we will understand a lot more when we get them in our hands to play with them. But let's not be afraid of them before we even have them in our hands. Bimgus says, hey Padawan, what's up Bimgus? Alex RG, hello everyone, what is up you guys? I'm super excited. I'm trying to get the, y'all gonna have to forgive me because I have, some of my settings are a little off here. Hang on a second. Let's see if I can figure these out. Let's see if I can figure these settings out. Back quote, toggle in-game overlay. That's what I'm pushing, but it's not working. Why is it not working? It's Friday, you guys. It's the weekend, and I am excited for the weekend. I hope you guys are excited too. Tell me what you guys got going on this weekend. Tell me what you guys got going on. Let's see here. Game overlay. Enable it. There we go. Let's try it now. There we go. Can we toggle positioning mode? There we go. Let's move it just a little bit. There we go. Turn that back off. Excellent. Excellent. We're learning. We're learning how to do this. We're learning how to do this streaming thing. Oh my goodness. Stuff is happening like crazy. Okay, we're ready. We're ready. We're here. We're here. And it's Friday. Dom says, I think Datacrons may be a brilliant feature, but they 8,000% have to make alterations to it since some of the stats of the Datacrons shown for GL seem unbeatable. Yeah, there's going to be some adjustments for sure. Night Snipe says, oh hey, what's up Night Snipe? What is up? Bimga says, going to be able to watch a Wild Friday stream for once. All right, fantastic. For the weekend, I plan on sleeping and nothing else. That's a good plan. That is a good plan. Mike V says, Friday, how was your week, Padawan? I had a great week. It started off a little rough, but it just got better and better, and now it's the best that it's been so far, hanging out with you guys on a Friday night playing some Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Okay, so I didn't have time to come up with any visual aids about Datacrons, but just imagine with me, close your eyes, and imagine with me that we have a squad of 5 characters, okay? And these 5 characters have all their gear on to where they're all Relic 5. So they're geared up. And then you put mods on them. And mods is kind of like attachments. You know, maybe a scope on their sniper, maybe some extra armor plating, maybe something like that. And each of these individual characters are modded a different way. So you've got these 5 characters. They're all geared up, and now they're modded. And then along comes Datacrons. So if mods are like attachments for your characters, a Datacron is like a tank or a bus or a vehicle that comes along and the whole team gets in the vehicle and now they can go faster, hit harder, whatever happens, the whole team is affected by this one vehicle. So the mods are specific to each character, but the Datacrons are for the entire team, and it's only one Datacron for the entire team. Now, when it comes to Datacrons, let's simplify it so that we can feel less overwhelmed about the situation. Datacrons, based on my understanding, are only able to be applied to a full team of Relic 3 or higher. depending on what level Datacron you upgrade. If you upgrade your Datacron up to level 8, I think you can upgrade it up to level 8. And that requires, levels 4 to level 8, I believe, requires Relic 5. So let's just use the Relic 5 example. Now, if we look at here at my roster, we can see that I have some Relic 5 characters. But I only have one team that is completely Relic 5. And that's my Padme team. Now, I have one Relic on the clone team. The clones are not going to be able to use a Datacron. I don't even need to worry about them. I've got one Relic on my Empire team. Can't use a Datacron for that team because only one character's Relic. Same with the Bounty Hunters. Even the Geos, they're all Relic except for Soldier is Relic 4 and Poggle is Gear 12. Not Relic at all. I might have to take Poggle to Relic just so that I can use a Datacron on this team. But the point is, for a lot of us in Free-to-Play Nation, we don't have a lot of complete Relic 3 is the minimum to Relic 5 gets you most of your functionality. We don't have very many complete teams. So when you're thinking about Datacrons, as far as your own roster, what you're going to have to do to get the most out of Datacrons for your roster, think about, I may take Poggle to Relic 3 or Relic 5 just so that I can use a Datacron for the Geos. But at this point, I'm only concerned about the Padme team. That's the only Relic 5 team that I have. So I really only need to get one good Datacron, which means that I can go through as many Datacrons as I want to get the best one for my Padme team. If you find yourself in a situation where you have 2, 3, 4 fully Relic teams, just think to yourself, that's how many Datacrons you're going to be working with. You don't need to stress out about, it's not like remodding your whole roster. It's not like getting a Datacron for every one of your teams, because most of us don't have that many fully Relic 5 teams. It's going to be more overwhelming for the people that are ahead of us, and frankly, it's going to make things a lot more difficult when we're fighting rosters that are way bigger than we have. But this is something that's coming, and as far as what we're dealing with here, we are going to just have to take it as it comes and just do the best with it for our roster as we possibly can. So when it comes to Datacrons, you're only worried about the teams that are fully Relic 3 and above, and you're probably only going to be getting your Datacrons up to, let's say, Tier 3, Tier 4. You're not probably even going to be taking them up to the maximum tier, because the maximum tier is where those character-specific abilities come from. Those characters have to be Relic 7 for those character-specific abilities. And we just don't have a lot of Relic 7s in the early game. You know, we just don't. I've got 1 Relic 7, 2 Relic 7s, and that's it. I just have 2. Because you don't need Relic 7 for a lot of things, you know? So let's just take a deep breath, calm down, not freak out about the Datacrons, and I do want to hear your guys' feedback on Datacrons. Any questions that you have. I've read the post once. I've watched some videos on other people's perspective on it, and through that I've read the post another couple times. But I'm by no means an expert, and obviously I haven't got to play with them yet. But we're going to figure this out together. I might even put a new channel in the Discord just for Datacrons so that we can have discussions about them. But for now, just have discussions in the mod chat, I guess, about the Datacrons. So we're going to figure it out together. Okay. Dom says, I feel like the game is in a stable place, and if Datacrons do go very far south, then EA will force CG to fix it, since they must make a ridiculous profit off the game, so at least that's a plus. Well, that's a good thought process to have. Say, this is a company who's trying to make money, and if this destroys the game, they will remove it, because they want to keep making money, right? That's a good, relaxed perspective to have. Mike V says, man, Padawan, they should have hired you for the marketing. That was beautiful. If I first heard tanks are coming to Swugga, I would be hyped. Well, for a while ago, they were talking about vehicles. They were talking about vehicles as a thing that was coming to the game. And this kind of feels like that, you know? It kind of feels like a vehicle that would go, you know, that a squad would use. Maybe like a Hummer, you know, that would be like modern day stuff, you know? But think about it like a semi-truck or a Hummer or a sports car. Whatever the Datacron does, you know, maybe it's a Datacron that makes your team go fast or makes it hit hard, or I don't know what, but it's just another way to make your teams better. Don't forget about TIE Fighter Pilot. He's Relic 5. I haven't gotten him to Relic 7, but you're right. I did forget about him, and I forgot about Tarkin as well. So we've got 3 members of the Empire team are relicked, and Emperor Palpatine has to be relicked for crew. So maybe I'll get... that would be nice, to get a Palpatine team up and running. Who would my 5th relic be for that Palpatine team? I've been kind of wanting to relic Dooku for the Darkside Geo. We can figure that out. The point is, the whole focus of the game for a while now has been geared towards making fully Relic 5 teams. Challenge Tier Pit, Conquest Hard Mode. I mean, you can do well in Conquest Hard Mode with some Gear 12s for sure, but you're more solid with all relics. Lightside GOTB wants the fully relic teams, and so this is just another stage in the progression. And what's interesting is that a lot of Grand Arena focused accounts are not going to have those fully relic teams, but if you have Datacrons, that's going to make you stronger in Grand Arena. So it's kind of a way for people with very mature accounts with lots of relics to combat the lean focused Grand Arena accounts, and it gives more credibility to the concept of building your roster for conquest, territory battles, and benefiting from that in territory wars and Grand Arena. Let's see here. I got to catch up on the chat. I'm falling behind. Just imagine Master Kenobi with the SFR. I'm guessing that's the Steadfast Retribution. Yeah, Steadfast Retribution Master Kenobi. I would rather not imagine that. Level 1 to 4 is Relic 3, level 1 to 8 is Relic 5, and level 9 is a targeted character at Relic 7 with a full Relic 5 team. Yeah, Dom, thank you for that clarification. Night Snipe says, I'm already heading out. I got to get some sleep this period. Also, I'll have to work on French tomorrow, so I'll have a clear head. Good night, Night Snipe. Good night, my friend. You're aptly named. You are sniping the night every time you come and hang out with us. Datacrons are not anything to panic about yet, but there are some things that may go very bad if CJ made it a certain way. Yeah, I would really like vehicles, but there's almost too much stuff happening in the game for it at the moment. Well, just think about Datacrons like vehicles. Well, we can decide which vehicles are what and have our own lingo. That would be fun. No speed increases from Datacron, so no sports cars. All right, that's cool. That's cool. I didn't realize you needed R5 for this. That puts a lot more into perspective. Thank you for that comment, John. I don't remember seeing you here before. Forgive me if you've been here. I'm starting to get so many people coming into streams. I don't remember who's new, but always glad to have new people. Rogue Jedi says, use Mara Jade. Oh, yeah. Great choice. Same to you, Rogue Jedi. Welcome to the stream. Amasia says, Dooku with his Zeta Relic is great for defense. Yes, absolutely. Plus, it's a C requirement. I mean, I'm not going for C right now, but it's not a waste, right? It's not a waste. Yeah, they probably thought about the speed, since it would basically just be Grand Arena Conquest at that point. I have a Relic 5 Dooku, and he's a monster with just him and Watt. I like that. I like that. You guys are agreeing that Dooku would be a good choice. Well, maybe. I'm thinking once I get Mara to 7 stars, I'll Relic her, because she's just awesome. You cannot go wrong with that. Absolutely. And it'll get me Star Killer. Yeah, I mean, for real. Oh, John, you're fieras. Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. Excellent. Well, we got your roster spotlight coming up very soon. In fact, unless you guys have any more questions about Datacrons, which you're welcome to ask, and we will talk through them as we go through the stream, because, you know, we hang out for a couple hours. We're not in any kind of hurry. Let's get into this roster spotlight, and this will be a live roster spotlight. And I was told... Oop, I can't do this yet. We gotta set some settings first. I was told I need to have something to cover my screen for when I do this. So let's see here if we can do this. Full screen Padawan. There we go. And it's flipped. It's flipped around. So now let me go do this right here. I'm going to turn the audio off for the game. Is that what I do? Yeah. Turn the sound effects off, just so that we don't blow people away with that. And we're going to turn the music off. Okay, and then let's go back to this screen. Let's see if we can get our main man, Fieras, or John, on the phone here. Let's see here. Start a voice call. Let's see how this goes. I'm going to adjust the sound here. Dom says, rare sighting, a full screen Padawan. That's right. That's right. All right, so I'm going to turn this up. We'll start it here and see how this goes. Let me make sure I don't have our boy muted here. Are you there, John? Are you there, sir? Hey, there you are. Fantastic. Fantastic. Tell us a little bit about your week so the chat can say if they can hear you well enough if I need to adjust your sound or anything.
Pretty normal week so far. I went and saw the new Top Gun movie last night. It was awesome. Sweet. I've been a huge Top Gun fan for most of my life, so other than that, pretty normal week. Just finishing out the work week.
Sweet. I'm excited about that Top Gun movie. I haven't seen it yet, but I definitely want to. What do you think, chat? Can we hear John all right? Do you mind if we call you John?
Yeah, that's my name. I'm good with that. Thank you.
All right, sweet. Well, my name is Free, and then my last name is Padawan, and 2Play is my middle name. So, that's why I named my channel that way. Let's see here.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Right, let's get your roster up here. Let me bring the chat back up so I can see if they can hear you okay. I think, based on how I'm hearing you, I think they can hear you okay, but I want to be sure that everything's coming across properly. Oh, you're in the Senate alum. I didn't even know. Audio sounds about fine. Maybe could do with a tiny bit quieter or for you to be a bit louder. Okay, so let's just take it down just a bit. Yeah, you seem like you have a pretty good mic over there, John. What are you using?
Yeah, it's a Yeti.
Oh, nice. That's the same thing I've got. Fantastic. One of our most beloved members bought it for me. He said, I think you're going to be a big deal someday, so I want to go ahead and get you a decent mic. So I love it. I love it very much. Okay, Alex says it's a little too loud. Okay, so they can hear you. All right, let's try it now. I turned you down just a little bit. So let's start talking about your roster. I'm seeing something that I really think is smart. That's the Imperial Troopers on your arena team. Tell me about your Imperial Trooper team.
Well, they were definitely recommended to me as one of those teams that hits well above their pay grade, so to speak. And so they were one of the first teams that I made. The first team that I made, my first relic was Vader. One of my next ones was Emperor Palpatine, and so kind of at that point I decided I'm probably going for C or Executor or one or the other, and so obviously Imperial Troopers kind of fit in with that whole theme, and I really like them. They're super situational. You can't just throw them against any team, but if you throw them against the right team, they'll just tear it apart.
Yeah, I know my Padme team in the arena, I can't beat a good Imperial Trooper team because they just run a Tar Meter train on me, and eventually Dark Trooper kills everybody, even through all the bonus protection. It is incredible. It is incredible. All right, so I just noticed, I was looking at your arena team, and I just noticed your fleet arena, you've got the Executor, man. That's amazing. Tell me about that. Tell me when you decided to get it, how you got it.
Well, there's definitely some overlap with C and Executor, right? So I wasn't really super focused on getting to Executor or a Galactic Legend right away. I wanted to get I wanted to focus a little bit more on GAC and kind of spread my power amongst multiple different teams. And just kind of talking to people at a certain point, they just said, you should just do Executor. You're only like four relics away from it. Why not do it? And so I did. And it actually ended up being a lot more than 4 relics away because I had to get BAM and I had to get CAD as well, because without some of the people in that squad, it's not the best fleet if you don't have the right ships for it. So
okay, all right. You say BAM and CAD? Oh, CAD. Yeah.
Cad Bane.
Yeah. So Cad Bane is not required. I haven't looked at the requirements in a while. Cad Bane is not required for the Executor?
Is not either is BAM, but for that fleet you definitely want Razor Crest and XB.
So what you've taken BAM to Relic 5, and you've taken Xanadu Blood. You've taken Cad Bane to Relic 5 as well. Do you find that the speeds work out at those relic levels? Like, what have you done with their mods here?
Yeah, they go in the right order. My fleet arena is weird because I did the hyperdrive bundle right as I hit fleet arena, so
Yes.
I've always been competitive
yeah.
in it. There's never been a situation even before Executor where I couldn't get first place in fleet arena.
Well, because the negotiator, man, that's amazing. I saw the negotiator as well.
Yeah, and even when I was just using Executrix, my fleet arena was just not developed enough to where it's ever been an issue for me to get first place. I wanted to get Executor to try and solidify my spot in the first spot so people aren't able to take it from me.
Right.
So far, actually, it hasn't stopped them. A 5-star Executor, I guess, just isn't enough yet to completely lock people out of beating me in Fleet Arena.
So are you the only Executor in
there's
your Fleet
there's
Arena?
one other Executor, but that's not the only fleet beating me still.
Who else is beating you? What other kind of fleets?
So this is a weird thing, and I don't know what your take is on it. There's a couple of negotiator fleets that are pretty competitive, and you know, when I look at their roster, I think no problem. I understand how they're beating me.
Yeah.
But if you look at I don't know if you can look at my fleet arena from where you are, but there's a couple of just awful fleets that are running Geonosian ships that are beating me in fleet arena, and I have no idea why. I reached out to some people.
Just with like a tricks?
No. With like we're talking like my fleet's like 450,000 GP, and there's fleets that are like 250 that are beating me, and people are telling me that they think those people are cheating. They're telling me that they think that they're running some sort of script or whatever. I don't know. When I look at their fleet, when I attack them back, I'm one-shotting their ships before they even have a chance to fire on me. I have no idea how those fleets are beating me.
Yeah. We had trouble with that with somebody in our fleet shard as well. They were running some kind of APK or something, and I don't know. Eventually, they just stopped doing it. We reported them several times, but they never, from what I understand, they never had any corrective action taken against them. They just eventually stopped because we would gun for them, because it was so easy to beat their fleet. It was so easy because, like you say, I mean, like one AOE and they're done. We're talking like 2-star Phoenix ships up against negotiators, and they were up there and they didn't belong up there. So yeah, Mike V says there's definitely cheaters in the game. Just real quick, let me just check on the chat here. Terra Beast says, "Hey, Padawan, what's up, Terra Beast? Merle's Wizard is here. Good evening, sir. DJ Gucci's here. Hello there." And yeah, Mike V is saying that there are cheaters in the game. But as long as you can knock them back and they don't snipe you out from your payout, it sounds like you're handling it okay. But rank 10, seems like you get knocked back rather far with your 5-star Executor.
10's the farthest I've seen. It's you kind of get knocked back like 4 spots at a time. I usually just sit in the 2 spot because I tend to not be bothered as much in the 2 spot, and then I'll snipe it at the last second and then settle in the 2 spot again. But 2 becomes 6, 6 becomes 10. So really, I've only been attacked twice to go from 2 to 10. But
yeah, it makes sense.
It's just annoying. That's kind of, I was hoping Executor would get rid of some of that annoyance, but as you can see, it hasn't. People are still beating me.
So that's a good expectation to set for anybody else who believes the lie that get Executor and your fleet arena problems are over. You're saying that they're not. I mean, it makes it easy on the attack, but you're still getting knocked back.
Yeah, so it is what it is. I can still get back to 1 by the end of the day, and I'm happy with that. I will say, whereas Executor hasn't done much for me in Fleet Arena in terms of locking people out, it has done wonders in GAC.
Okay.
I don't think anybody has beaten it yet.
Wow, nice.
I've seen people try several times, and Fleet Arena is a little bit different, right? Because you're not just throwing your best fleet against it; you're throwing whatever you saved for offense, and that tends to be a bigger barrier for people, I think.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. A couple things in the chat real quick. Joshua Smith says, Scurvy Smith says, "Hey from alum." That's to you. And then...
Yeah, what's up? Scurvy's my boy.
Rogue Jedi's asking, when was this account created?
This account is right around a year old.
Wow, that's incredible, man.
And it's not free to play.
Well,
I
no,
haven't
but
spent that much money. I did the hyperdrive bundle, obviously, and a few kind of focused spendings here and there. I haven't spent a ton on it, but I definitely am not free to play.
but you've done some really smart investments. It looks like. Just real quick, like we like to do, the gear donated is 590, so you are a generous donator. That's a beautiful thing. And yeah, Galactic War Battles 1, I haven't done the math, but it's right around that 2,000 mark, which is where we see a lot of the younger accounts. And doggone it, 3.8 million. You are almost to Proving Grounds and Hard Conquest. So let's look at your roster through those eyes as well. I want to look at your characters. Just real quick, DJ Gucci says, I have insane news. I'm only 5 requirements away from SLKR free to play. That is insane. That's amazing. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. All right. So, wow. I'm seeing a lot of great relics. Admiral Piet, Relic 8, obviously, at the top. Beautiful for the Executor. Darth Vader, Relic 7. That is for C. Palpatine, Relic 7. Boba Fett, Relic 8 for Executor. And then I'm seeing a Jedi Knight Revan team. Well-developed Relic 5 Revan. I'm also seeing 5s. We have more clones down here. So you have the Clone Bomb Relic 5s and then lower-level clones. That's very smart. Tell me about what's going on in the Lum. Were you guys doing light side, dark side, any Geo, or are you still doing Hoth? What's happening over there?
We just hit 30 stars on DS Hoth.
Oh, nice.
And we are actually, we just recently hit the 80 million mark, and I think the next, the one in June, this month, we're going to start DSGO for the first time.
Nice. And it looks like, let's look at your Geos. It looks like your Geos are ready.
I think so. I might have to mess with the mods a little bit, but they're definitely the right gear level, so.
Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Yeah, if you do have trouble with the dark side, with the Wat Tambor mission, a Relic Spy is not only amazing in ships, but it just really transforms your team. I know you have all Gear 12 bugs, which should be plenty strong enough with the right strategy, but just if you have any trouble, you seem like the kind of person like me where it's like, I'd rather not bother with it. Like fleets, you're trying to make it easier for yourself. The Wat Tambor mission is one of those things that I just like to have guaranteed going to happen, and a Relic Spy will definitely just make everything a lot easier. And it might make the special mission with the Geos, the phase before the Wat Tambor mission, doable as well for you there. So that might be a good relic. But you've got the dog on it. You've got the Padme team. You've got Jedi Knight Revan. You've got Palpatine. And I'm not seeing C. Is C in here?
Not yet. So,
man, so close.
I'm 4 requirements away. There's four relics I still need for it. I'm getting there.
Man, that's awesome. So who do you lack? I'm not as familiar with the C journey. I'm not seeing what is it, Krennic?
Yeah, I'm missing Krennic, and he will be dead last because I'm not looking forward to having to farm Krennic because he's so bad. But yeah, I'm missing Krennic, Sidious, Dooku, and Sith Marauder.
Okay, excellent. So you saved some of the lesser used characters for last. I'm a big fan of ships. Are you planning to get Marauder ship to go along with your Empire fleet?
At some point, yeah. I'm currently farming the Gauntlet Starfighter, which I think is needed for that fleet.
It is.
It's not my top priority, right? Obviously, I've got Executor and I've got Negotiator.
Yeah, sure.
So, the only ship that I'm missing for the Negotiator fleet is BTL, and I'm like 50 shards away from being done with BTL.
Oh,
so,
nice, man. Nice.
The Empire fleet hasn't been a priority of mine. Obviously, I've got Vader high and TIE Fighter high and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But that's not going to be my bomb fleet, obviously, with Executor and Negotiator around. I am farming all the stuff for Malevolence as well. And so by the time I do, like 8 years from now, when I finally have the get Malevolence, I'll have those ships ready too.
Yeah, well, it won't be 8 years from now the way that Ilum sounds like it's cranking along. The Dark Side Geo, it just gives you so much more stuff. And honestly, with a roster like this, you are a huge impact to your guild to do even that much better in Dark Side Geo. I mean, you've got a lot of Dark Side teams, and you're in a good place right now. Like, I don't know if Alum is a place where you're planning to stay, but if you want to stay in Alum, you guys will probably be doing Dark Side Geo for at least 3 or 4 months before you start attempting Light Side Geo. So that means that you could do even, your C journey with a lot of Dark Side focus is just going to be exactly what your guild needs right now, And then depending on what you want to do after that, maybe you can do a Light Side Galactic Legend or something, and then it'll be, again, exactly what your guild needs at the time.
So, first off, I'm actually only the 3rd largest account in Ilum. We picked up a guy named Wookiee Mistake, which I love the name.
I love the name too, yeah.
Yeah, he's got an absolutely ridiculous. He's got almost 6 million roster, and so he's going to carry us for a little bit. But actually, I'm not sure if you're familiar with our guild leader, but Duran brought one of his other accounts into our guild, and he's got JML and who else? JMK, and he's definitely going to be a big impact. With those 2 big acquisitions,
yeah.
Ilum's going to be killing it here pretty soon. We've grown. We were in DS and LS Hoth. We were jumping 4 stars a month for like 3 straight months. So
That's
our progress has been huge. We're taking bets right now on when we start DS Geo later this month, how many stars we're gonna get and how many Watt shards we're gonna get on our first try. And we're looking right around 8. I think I said 8 and 9 or something like that. I think we're gonna get like 6 to 8 stars and like maybe 8 to 10 Watt shards our first try.
Well, I believe that you guys can do even better than that. I'm thinking 10 stars, easy. The way things I've heard about Alum, you guys are cranking it, and it is amazing. It is amazing. You have some amazing people in there. The Senate, you guys, is just full of amazing people, and it's so exciting that Alum, which is Alum still the newest Senate guild?
We're not actually. We're what we call a tier 2 guild. We have I think 24, 25 guilds now.
Wow.
We're tier 2. There is a starter guild called Geonosis.
Oh, nice.
I think honestly we need another one because I'm pretty sure the wait list for Geonosis is like 10 people long right now. So I think we might even start another starter guild here momentarily.
But guild leaders, it's such a hard job. And officers, the whole team to run a guild, it's bless you guys, all of you guys. I don't know, John, if you're an officer at all in Alum, but doggone it, it's a hard job, and we all really appreciate what you guys do for us.
So I'm going to answer 2 of your questions, one from earlier and this one in one fell swoop. And it kind of goes with what Menelaus is saying in chat. He ain't going anywhere, and that's how I feel about Ilum at this point. Yeah. I wasn't really sure at the start because the reason I joined the Senate is because I had a friend who was in Exegol.
Oh, yeah.
And he actually, Exegol progressed to LS Hoth to LS Geo before he was done with Rolo shards. And so he actually jumped down and joined Ilum with us now, and that's Darth Venom.
Wow.
So now that Darth Venom is in the guild, he's the guy I wanted to play with. And so now that he's in Ilum, I think we're pretty much here for good now. Not to say I wasn't going to be anyway, but now it's not even a decision.
Yeah, you're playing with your buddy.
I am an officer now, actually. Menelaus and I... And there's absolutely nothing wrong with our GL and our 2 officers, but they got such crazy school schedules and all the stuff that they're dealing with. They wanted some no-lifers like Menelaus and I to help out, so we became officers maybe like a month or 2 ago.
No-lifers.
And we're more available. We're not dealing with school and stuff like that, so it's been great. We have the wisdom of Duran and Duty and Rect, who have been playing the game a lot longer than us, and then we have kind of our availability that helps round out what I think is a really great guild. So I'm really happy to be part of it.
I'm just tickled pink to be a part of Lothal and the Senate in general, and Jeddah and Ilum and all the guilds that came before us that are like rocking and rolling. We're like the new guys on the block, and we're rocking and rolling. It's so much fun. Mike V says, how many tiers of guilds does the Senate have? I don't know. Do you know?
I think it's 8 or 9. I think it's pretty much every 50,000 is a tier for the most part.
Okay, I got
I
you.
know we have tier 8 for sure, and I think tier 9 is like up there in like the 400 million area.
Okay, I got you. So you mean 50 million? You said
Yes.
50,000. That would be
Yes,
a
I'm
lot,
sorry.
lot
I
of
meant-
tiers. I was gonna say, wow.
I did mean 50,000, yeah. I know, I'm saying it again. I did mean 50 million.
That's no worries. No worries. Rogue Jedi is asking, how do you join the Senate, or how do you join this guild? There is currently in the Free to Play Nation Discord, which the link is in the description, there's a channel called Find a Guild, and DOG has placed a link to the Senate Discord where you can join the Senate Discord and then reach out to recruiters and they'll I think a lot of the guilds have waiting lists to join, but there's always new guilds starting with the generous people that are there. ZTech says, I believe 6. Okay, so ZTech is saying ZTech's in Ilum too, right? Or no, ZTech's in Jeddah. Man, so many good people. I keep doing these roster spotlights, and I'm seeing other Senate people, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Let's see here. Pancake Face in the chat says, hello, what's up, man? Gucci used to be a guild leader once. Let's see here. All right, so, gosh, what a beautiful roster, man. What a beautiful roster. So you go in for C, and you're very close to C. Do you mind if we look at some of your mods?
Sure.
What do you prefer we focus on here? So I'm going to start with speed, if that's all right. Oh, Piet's the fastest.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
so Piet and Bosk and Revan were the first kind of focuses of the speed mods.
324 on Piet,
yeah.
man. That's awesome. That's awesome. You got a 25 speed right there, 20 speed right there, 21 speed, 15 speed on your triangles. Triangles are so hard to get, and crosses. 17 speed on your cross. Nice. Very nice. And you said Bosk? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think Bosk and Revan are the other two higher speed characters that I've got.
298 on Bosk. Very solid. Very solid. I know when Bosk first came out, I was not good at the game. I had been playing the game for a long time, but I didn't understand about modding or much of anything. But I heard that Bosk was good. And then somebody said, get your Bosk to 276 speed. And this was before mods 2.0. And that was, to me, I was like excited to get a character above 200 speed. So I got Bosk, but he was nowhere near the speed that he needed to be. And you've got yours almost a 300. 300 speed on Revan as well. Beautiful.
And then you'll see my Imperial Troopers. They've got to have a certain level of speed, right? I don't know if anybody else. I'm sure plenty of you have built Imperial Troopers, but they're one of the more specific teams in terms of you've got to line up their speed so that they're going in a specific order.
Right.
They're spaced in a certain way, and so you'll see a lot of my Imperial Troopers have pretty high speed as well.
Yeah.
And then you'll see Padme and a couple of the other ones are getting up there because I have all the requirements of the second or third tier of gas done. I haven't beat it yet, but I've got to get their speeds to the appropriate levels before I really attempt that. And then I've got all of the shards for the droids, but I haven't gotten the gear levels for the droids yet to finish gas.
So
But
you're going to be doing gas after C, man? That's awesome.
Yeah, so my kind of path I'm thinking of is I'm going to get C. I honestly, I was really close to gas, and I put it on hold to finish C just because I just needed to. So I'm going to do C, and then my next goal is gas. I'm actually really close to Darth Revan as well. I've got all the requirements for Darth Revan. I just need a couple more gear levels, so I'll be getting Revan and Malak after that.
Well, that's beautiful because you're going to have the Marauder, who's great with Darth Revan.
Yep. And then after that, I think I'm just going to flush out CLS a little bit.
Yeah.
And then, honestly, I think what I'm going to do after that is, I know you said I should focus on a light side GL after that, but I think I'm going to go Vader.
Okay, Lord Vader.
He has a lot of light side requirements. He's got the whole Bad Batch team. He's got Padme and Gas and all that, and so.
That's a great idea.
I'm thinking going Lord Vader after that as my next one because honestly, I get sick to my stomach thinking about having to farm Luke because he just I don't even remember. It's something like 21 freaking relics you need to get Master Luke.
Yeah. Well, the thing to do with Luke is what
yeah.
it sounds like you're already doing is just focus on CLS and then forget about it for a while. Focus on the Rebel fleet, maybe forget about it for a while. Do a Mon Mothma team, do another GL, whatever, and just like piecemeal him and get like the fourth or maybe get him third or fourth or fifth, but don't go right after him because that's just a lot of stuff back to back, right?
Yeah, so my buddy I was telling you about just showed up in chat. That's P Flameslinger. And he's going JML first, and I feel so bad for him because it's just a grind, and I tell him almost weekly how bad of a grind it is and that I feel really bad for him. I will go JMK probably before I go JML just because I think by the time I'm done with Vader and C, I think I'll have Negotiator and Watt where I need them to be. So I'm hoping by that point I'm ready to go for JMK.
Well, your roster is amazing. I think we're going to go ahead and move on with the rest of the stream. But John, thank you so much for taking this time and not just showing us your roster, but also showcasing Ilum and how awesome of a guild it is. And man, is there any final thoughts you want to share about your roster? Any advice for anybody else that wants to maybe spend a little money? This is a free-to-play channel, but we don't have a lot of information about how to spend money. Whatever kind of advice you want to give.
I spent a decent amount near the start, and I haven't really spent much lately, but every once in a while you'll get these kind of like, I don't know what they're called, like galactic upgrade packs, and sometimes it's like $5 or $10, and you get a ton of stuff, and I think those are the big ones that I would focus on. Just sometimes you'll get a whole bunch of things you need for like $5 or $10, and it's kind of a no-brainer if you're looking to spend a little bit of money. So, though I would look out for those packs that come out maybe once a month or once a week. You'll see them in the store.
Well, sweet. Thank you for that advice. I'm looking right now to see were they under the data cards or under the resources maybe?
They're usually just right in the store. Just like one of the options to buy.
I gotcha.
I don't know exactly where they are. Usually most of the stuff I buy is because it pops up on my screen like that, and I'm like, yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, although I need all this stuff. I need this stuff right now. And I have money. Yeah. Why not, dude?
I think it's just under the data cards, yeah.
All right, sweet. Well, we're so glad to have you as part of Free-to-Play Nation and the Senate, and look forward to your career with great interest.
Yeah, and just if anybody's interested in hanging out in the Senate, we got 24 guilds of all different sizes. Just come check us out.
Yeah, come check out the Senate. We'll try to make room for you. A lot of people tried to get in because it's a wonderful place to be. All right, man. Well, we'll see you later.
Thank you.
All right. Now, I'm going to get the music back going, but not before I turn the sound back down. Here we go. Let's see. Turn this back down. I love those live roster spotlights, you guys. It's so much fun. It's so much fun to talk to somebody about their roster and their what they're going for next, and just to hear the excitement in their voice. And John seems like he loves all you guys over in Alum. So shout out to Alum from my boy John. All right, let's get this music back going. There we go. And then let's go back to the full screen Padawan while I turn the sounds back on for the game. Here we go. There we go. All right, and now we can, whoops. I'm clicking the wrong buttons over here, you guys. Okay, back to this. Here we go. Flameslinger says, pro tip, don't wail on Darth Talon. And then John says, pro tip, don't start with JML. Oh my goodness, you guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. John says, Ilum is looking for 1.2 to 2.5 million accounts, and we do have room. Oh, well, there you go. There you go. Gucci says one of my guild members unlocked SLKR and got him to relics the same day. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Paolo says hello there. What's up, Paolo? Adam says, how's it going? I am glad to see you, my friend. All right. Sweet. Now, I thought that it would be fun. There's a couple things going on right now. There is the Finalizer event, which I qualified for the very first time last time. So I thought it'd be fun to do the Finalizer event. I struggled big time with it last time. We'll see if it goes any better this time. This is not like a This is not like a how-to as much as a let's figure it out. Now, what I didn't have like any of these ships geared up. What I think would be fun is just to try to do it with the First Order. Is this the one I want? No, the other one, right? Oh, I can't even use the First Order Special Forces. Okay, so we better use this. And then we'll bring in, I don't know, our other two strongest. But we had so much trouble. In fact, I just put it on auto and Houndstooth never died, and eventually Hux killed everybody off. But we're going to give this a shot and see how this goes. Here we go. And this is a good chance to learn how the Finalizer works, because I do not know the First Order fleet. I've seen it done a few times, I've heard some explanations, but a lot of these ships have several abilities. Dom says, usually when I want to spend, I buy a pack for, I think it's like 10 pounds, I think that is, 10 pounds or something like it, and comes with relic mats and a bunch of energy, which is definitely a good value. Energy is always a good value. Alright, so with Crew, I'm going to try to stun Anakin. With Crew's basic, he will stun them for one turn if they have more than 50% turn meter. Now, these are Gear 11 pilots, not even Gear 11 on the shuttle. So, I have a Relic Bosk and a Relic Vader, but just don't hate me for the damage that he does. He actually does decent damage for Gear 11 once he gets up and running. We got this done. And now I want to put, this is what I see people do usually. It's kind of like Finalizer's ultimate ability, but there's no cooldown on it. And it's not that great. It's not like an ultimate ability. It doesn't like clear the field. But what it does do is it, first of all, it causes all hunted enemies to lose 35% turn meter. And the target enemy becomes hunted. Why do you want them to be hunted? Because they deal 75% less damage with out-of-turn attacks, and they can't gain bonus turn meter. So if anybody calls Anakin to assist, or if he wants to gain bonus turn meter because his friends die, that will no longer happen while he is hunted. Alright, so there we go. He's hunted. Now that he's hunted, let's try to go after this tank because he's about to start taunting anyway. This is probably going to go terribly. Look, he's got 4 abilities. This ship has 4 abilities. All right. Dispel all buffs from the target enemy. Okay, so it's a buff dispel. 55% chance to remove turn meter and inflict healing immunity. That sounds good. Well, if we do that, he'll stop taunting, right? Let's try that. There we go. All right, here comes the mass assist. It's going on Bosk. So now we can go back after Anakin. Can we stun him again? Yeah, all right. It's going okay. Who's this? It's another tank, and we can't dispel the taunt on this scallywag. All right, let's bring in Vader. Get some dots out there. I think we just have to plow through this tank because he will taunt as long as he has protection. So let's try to get through him. Anakin no longer... Oh, no, he still does have unending loyalty. All right, this ability... Let's look at this ability. Target ally loses all turn meter, then all allies gain 25% turn meter. That won't happen because they're dazed, so let's not do that ability. Dazed prevents turn meter gain. This gives target ally 100% turn meter and advantage, and their cooldowns are reduced by 1, but they lose half their protection. That's fine because he doesn't have much protection. Crew is usually who we give this to, but he has dazed, so we won't gain turn meter. So let's just do a basic, I guess. While we're dazed, whoops, not auto. I was trying to bring my chat back up. All right, let's try to do a big hit here. Not a big hit at all. All right, Vader could do a decent hit. Not really. Not really. All right, let's just keep on going after this guy. We got to get somebody dead. We got to get somebody dead. This ability inflicts offense down and target lock. And this ability, the basic with Finalizer, target ally gains critical damage up, and they assist. Okay, so let's do this to Crew. Oh my gosh, 4,000 damage? That was terrible damage, Crew. Terrible. All right, can we? I wonder if we have our buff dispel back soon. Yeah, here we go. Let's dispel that. We want to finish off this tank before he starts taunting again. The dots should finish him off. Here comes the ultimate. No bueno. Let's start going back after Anakin. He no longer has unending loyalty, so this is my chance to kill him. And that doggone scallywag did not die to the dots. Alright, just a basic... Oh my gosh, he's not wanting to die. He is just not wanting to die. Okay, see, Anakin did not get a bonus turn there. Let's call... does this do more stuff to other... I want to kill Anakin. That's what I want to do. Can we call Vader to assist? No, it has to be first order. Doggone it, I should have read that. Come on, Anakin. You gotta die, baby. I'm just glad they're not using the... Oh, the heal! I'm glad they're not using the unending loyalty. Man, they just got a bunch of heals. I'm about to lose my crew. Alright, let's get the buff dispel here. I like that buff dispel. Let's call in Boba Fett. And he's already ability blocked, so let's just do a basic. Oh, so close. Come on, get him out. Yes. Okay, he's out of there. Alright, so... I'm just going to put this on auto because it's taking forever, and then I can catch up on the chat. Alright, Kasir is here. Oh my gosh, long time no see, Kasir. Let's see here. Flameslinger says the Relic Mats packs on Mondays are good. Okay, it comes out on Monday. Alex says the ultimate of Finalizer is good to put Vulture against Malevolence. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Dom says if a pack comes out with energy and it doesn't seem overpriced, it's probably worth a buy if you have the money. See, look, this is... I mean, I could probably play this out, but... this is what I ended up having to do before. It's just let the Finalizer slowly, eventually kill off the team. And Houndstooth just sat there and didn't die. I hope he doesn't die again. We'll see. I want to kill these healers. I remember that. The last time I did it, I had to kill the healers so that they stopped keeping the team alive. I think we need to do this again. We need to do this again, and we need to go after the healers. Let's try again, you guys. Mike V says, oh wow, that's crazy. Congrats to you guys. Mike V, we have 8 tiers ranging from 80 to 400 million. Okay, nice. Nice, nice. Kasir is answering the question because he is one of the recruiting officers, I think. Kasir? I'm not sure. Rogue Jedi is saying, are you going to get SLKR as your first GL? Yes. Yes, I am. That is the plan. I have been farming the stupid Finalizer requirements from the beginning. And it was this doggone shuttle that took me so long because I was only farming, and I feel like it's a stretch to farm more than 5 hard farms. I was only farming 5 hard farms. And I needed all this other stuff first. Alright, I still think we should stun Anakin. And I still think we should hunt Anakin. And then I'm going to start going after these healers. So we're going to start with Consular. I don't know how many more healers he's got in the tank here. Alright, let's do the buff dispel. Going after Consular. Alright, big hit because we got a bunch of buffs on it. Ooh, 60,000. There we go. Crew's doing some damage. Crew's doing some damage. Percival says, hi, Padawan. What is up, Percival? Alright, we don't have days on Crew, so let's give Crew turn meter. Yes. But oh, this doggone tank is back. I didn't even pay attention to that. I did not even pay attention to that. Alright, let's call in Vader, get some dots out there. And maybe these dots will do something to Consular. Anakin's over there doing Anakin things. Consular gets a little heal on himself. Alright, big hit. 42,000. That wasn't a very big hit. Alright, I'm going to take this chance to do a little damage over here. And let's do the turn meter thing. This is going to take turn meter away from Vader and then give turn meter to everybody else. That's fine. Yeah. Let's cleanse ourselves with Houndstooth. Oh, the doggone unending loyalty. Everything's doggone today. I don't know why. Alright, let's do an AoE. There we go. That unending loyalty came in clutch. It's a good thing Anakin's hunted, though. Alright, it looks like it's already over. That's really good. That ended very quickly. Let's get the buff dispel back on this tank. Don't kill my shuttle. The shuttle seems pretty important. The shuttle seems pretty important. Yeah. Buff dispel. Get out the healer. That's one healer down. Let's see if we can get Anakin out now. Because we don't have another healer on the field. Let's call in Boba Fett. There's a bunch of target locks on the field. Boba Fett's AoE will hit all the target locks, so that'll be nice. Plus the character I'm aiming at. Oh, Plo. Doggone it. Doggone it, Plo. That's alright, get him out. Can we get Anakin out? Turn meter to crew. Stun him? No stun. Target lock? No target lock. Let's see. Let's just call crew and try to stun him. Got the stun, good. We got to get over here to Plo. Plo is who we have to kill so that if the crap hits the fan again, we will be able to put it on auto and let Houndstooth and Finalizer kill everybody. But this is, we almost got this guy. All right, let's do the turn meter thing. We're gonna take turn meter from Boba Fett. Now let's go after Plo. Plo, you need to die for me. Oh, here comes the ultimate. There goes my shuttle. That shuttle is a good ship. That shuttle is a good ship. All right, let's call crew. I must have misclicked. I must have misclicked. Maybe I need to put crew somewhere else in the lineup. There we go. Okay, he's done. He's done. Can we get a target lock over here on Anakin? Yes. There goes my Vader. Don't die, Boba Fett. I want you to do your seismic charge. Don't die, Boba Fett. Oh, he can't. Did I already do it? I may have already done it. I may have already done it. All right, here we go. We got the healers out this time. Let's just get more hunted out there. All right, I'm going to check the chat and see what you guys are saying. Percival says, which team is better between CLS and Padme? CLS. CLS is the better team. Rogue Jedi says, Kylo's shuttle sure is a grind. I just finally got it to 7 stars today. Oh, that was Darkside Gaming said that. Fantastic, man. All right, let's, while we still have him, let's do crew. Maybe we can get this guy out. Get him out. Excellent. All right, let's go after Anakin. We're close, you guys. This is murder. As we get our first order up to SLKR requirements, this is going to be a breeze. But right now, it's doable, but it's not happy doable. We should be able to. Whoops. We should be able to put it on auto now. Kassir says, when I run this event, I stun Anakin, shoot turn meter over to crew, stun Y-Wing, hunt Anakin, breach 5s, focus Annie till the next tank comes, remove taunt on CS, and then finish Annie. Clone Sergeant, you can't remove taunt on Clone Sergeant, because as long as he has protection, he just gets it back, right? Or maybe he doesn't in this event. That's good good feedback, Kassir. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Alex says, don't use the special ability on crew if you don't have advantage. I think with the advantage, it's 50% or 100% higher damage. Aha, thank you for that. Darkside says, just a tip, don't use crew special unless you have advantage. Okay, you guys are giving me some great feedback. Thank you for that. Otherwise, it's a waste. Anakin's ship has to go. GM Dan is right. GM Dan is right. Okay, what do we got going on over here? New guild orders. Rank 8, we made top 10 for the Sith raid. Speaking of raids, another thing I wanted to do tonight is we currently have the challenge tier Rancor going, and it is in phase 1. Yes, last I checked, it still is in phase 1. We're going to use our Padme team. Last time we overthought it, tried to do some crazy stuff, and it didn't go well. This time, we're just going to go in there and do as much damage as we can. The whole thing is to try to attack the boss while we have courage on us. And hopefully Anakin is the last one alive so that he gets as many bonus turns as possible. Okay, so let's see how we start off here. We're going to start by getting courage for the team. Maybe? Let's try that and see how it goes. Alright, now Ahsoka has courage. Attack the boss. Boom, big damage. Excellent. Okay, we got to get the death mark off of him. We will do that by calling Ahsoka to assist on one of these scallywags. So let's give translation to Padme so she can use her heal ability as much as possible. See, Ahsoka on her basic cleanses somebody on the team and the death mark is cleansed. So just attack the boss with Anakin. He's got the courage. All right, and let's do a mass assist on the boss because it should be good damage. Oof, oof, oof. Okay. Padme is going to use a special so that she can get the 3rd stack of translation. With all 3 stacks of translation, that means that C-3PO will be reducing her cooldowns with his basic. Let's get some protection up on the team with Anakin. Kenobi, you need to stay alive. Kenobi did not stay alive. But Anakin gets a bonus turn. Padme heals. That may be worth restarting, but I think we're just going to roll with it and see how we do. Ooh, death mark on Padme. That is not good. That is not good. We're going to restart. We want to lose Ahsoka before we lose Padme. I don't think that was going to be very good damage. Let's try again. Now, we're not actually going to win this raid. Our guild is not quite capable, or at least hasn't yet proven ourselves capable of beating this Crancor. But this is practice. This is an opportunity to learn and practice. The Padme team in Phase 1 is a great team to use to try to get some damage on the board. And so, so that's why I want to show this to you guys. I like how we started out here. That worked out well. I would like to not use the mass assist with Kenobi. I think that would be the right move here, to not use the mass assist with Kenobi, because that gives the boss a lot of turn meter. And here, I'm going to use the AoE so that we get more protection up. I'm just altering things a little bit. So this time with Kenobi, I'm just going to use a basic. That way Ahsoka does not assist. Now we're going to use the mass assist with Padme. I like this better so far. This feels like it's better. Don't die on me, Kenobi. Ooh, that's good. See, this is good. Because now Anakin gets a bonus turn, Padme gets a bonus turn, and can heal Kenobi back up. Excellent. And Ahsoka, big damage, 26 stacks of courage. Kenobi will probably die here. Yes, he died here. That's okay. I'm going to keep this run. It feels good. Let's do the mass assist. Okay, Anakin's dying. That's not good. But Padme's still alive. Maybe we can do... Let's get a little more courage on the team. Alright. It had a bad ending, but it had a good start. We're going to keep it and see how we do. Alright, one more chance to do a little bit of damage. Do it, Padme. 6,500 for the last hit. And C-3PO escapes to be used again. Not that we have a team we can use him with. 1.4 million. Not bad. It's not my best attack. My best attack was like 1.6. But yeah, I definitely liked not using the mass assist with Kenobi. And just trying to... Using the AoE with Anakin. That definitely worked out better. Using it on the boss so that the courage stacks hit the boss, but also giving more courage to the rest of the team. That was good. I like that. That worked out well. A nice thing about these attacks is they don't take forever. You go in there, you attack, and then it's over. It's done. GM Dan says, how fast did your C-3PO just need a benchmark? My C-3PO is not super fast. I have not remodded him since I relicked him, I don't think. Oh, Kassir says remove the protection on Clone Sergeant, and then he stops taunting. My bad. Yeah. Anakin's ship can be the end of Houndstooth. Absolutely, Dom. With that buff immunity, it can. C-3PO, speed. Alex RG says, also, Negotiator bombs increase cooldowns. That's why I couldn't seismic with Boba Fett. Thank you. You guys are helping me with these kits. I appreciate that very much. C-3PO is 245. So he's not super fast. I'm sure he should be fast, but honestly, I'm pretty satisfied with that damage. Almost 1.5 million for Padme. It'll do some good damage for the team there. Okay, let's do a fleet battle because we haven't done any fleet battles yet. We've had some fun already. The Finalizer event, that was a bit of a challenge. The Crancor, a live roster spotlight, and a Datacron discussion. That's what you guys, in case you've recently tuned in, that's what we've done so far in the stream. And after we knock out some dailies, I want to show you guys the new account, the side project, the experiment. And I'm really torn. I am really torn with this new account, you guys. I need your help to help me plan it out, because what we've done with this roster, the free-to-play Padawan, roster. What we've done over here... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Whoops. Well, ignoring time. I guess let's do it. The free-to-play Padawan roster, what we've done with it is what I believe is the best thing to do with a new free-to-play account. Going after the Geos first under Executrix, and then working toward the Malevolence, using the Geos to unlock the Padme, building up a Padme in order to do the challenge tier pit, in order to do light side Geo. I really believe that is the best path, working into gas and then working into SLKR. And so I said to myself, well, if that's the best path, shouldn't I just do that again on the new roster? And I thought about that, but it just doesn't sound fun to me. I mean, at this point, I believe that it's the best path, but I just did it on this account, and I'm currently still doing it on this account, so I wanted to do something different. But I just don't want you guys to take what I'm doing with the new account and saying this is what Padawan thinks is the best way, because I don't. What I think is the best way is the free-to-play Padawan account right here. This is what I think is the best. But I want to do a Rebel start. I want to see if you can be successful with the Rebel fleet as your starting fleet instead of... I'm trying to get the mass assist with Spy to finish off their Spy. That's why I'm going after these Vultures instead of going after the Spy, because Spy's going to go into stealth. I don't think that's the real Vulture droid. Let's just use a basic here. Come on, Spy. Take a turn, baby girl. There you go. There you go. Now he's out. Okay, good. He's good. Oh my gosh, the bots are here. Kassir says 2.7 million in a year. That's crazy. Thank you for the kind words, sir. Yes, this account has been very successful. Very successful. Do we have any mods in the chat? I don't think we do. Let me go ahead and take care of this, and then I'm going to mod somebody up here. Remove. Let's see here. Remove. I'm going to have to mod somebody up here, because my mods are busy tonight. Dom, are you okay with the mod, my friend? You're here like all the time. Oh, Kassir, I deleted your message by accident. Whoops. I can't undelete it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Kassir. That's why I'm not a mod. That is why I'm not a mod. Okay, yeah, bots. This link looks legit and is not a virus. Oh my goodness. Alright, so I'm going to do Dom, and I don't know about Mike. I don't know if you're okay with it, but I'm going to make you a mod as well, if you don't mind helping me out. Just because you guys are super faithful, active viewers. Oh, Kassir, yeah, Kassir. Kassir, I wasn't going to do you because you're not here very often, but I can definitely do you up here too. Okay, now you guys are going to be fighting, because once the bots start coming, they keep coming. Dan reported all those fools. Thank you, Dan. That is awesome. Okay. Where's Coleman when you need him? Hey, everybody needs a day off, right? I mean, I don't pay him enough. In fact, I pay him exactly nothing. What is this? We just cleared this. What is here? Brand Arena Rewards, Squad Arena, 73. I've been kind of lazy not getting to the top 50. We're getting quite a few Galactic Legends as well. My Padme team just can't hack it. Okay, let's do some shops. And then we'll spend some energy and do a little more fleet grinding. And then we're going to take a look at this new account. See how we ended up in the Squad Arena over there. Okay, Guild Store. I have been... we need to buy so many of these Carbantes. Everybody's waiting on these Carbantes. Not long ago, I had 400 of them. And then I started upgrading new characters. And then, bam, they were all gone. And these Sienna Hollow Projectors, even though I have 264, we use them for relic slicing, relic salvage. So I like to buy those. And then anything that's cheap, I like to keep it at least 50. The 150 cost, 200 cost, 100 cost. I like to keep those at least 50 pieces. Prestige in this store, we finally got the Malevolence fully upgraded. And now I'm starting to slowly build back my Prestige, because the Finalizer is going to need a lot more upgrades once I get more stars on it. Let's buy a couple of these ships for Shard Shop currency. The Galactic War Store, it's good to buy ships. They're a little bit more efficient than the characters. Even though it's only 4 shards, you still get a little more Shard Shop currency from 4 ship shards than 10 character shards. And this store, I'm just about out of stuff to buy. I am just about out of stuff to buy in this store. Literally, I have everything right now. Now, other things cycle through, obviously, Razor Crest when it comes up. But I'm just going to buy a Zeta, because, I mean, I'm just about... Doing well in Fleet helps you a lot more than just the crystals. This store is very lucrative, and the Zetas are going to be clutch. And if I wanted to, I could start buying Shard Shop currency out of here as well. We want to keep this for gas. Championship store. I'm spending this on mod slicing materials. Let's see here. Dom says, Gain in the Blue broke my YouTube. Uh-oh. Flameslinger says that's what the bot said. Oh my goodness. Screw them bots. Kassir says, that's fair. I'm back with a fixed YouTube. You can never have enough prestige ever. Absolutely. Even when you have 2 trillion prestige, you need more. I have enough, but I don't have Radis or Executor yet. Well, I think as long as you have 2,000 prestige for each capital ship you don't have, then you should have enough. I think it's 2,000. It's like 1,900 and something to do the capital ship. So I'm buying mod slicing materials with my GAC currency, and I have plenty of these right now, so I'm not buying these. I'm buying the other 2 things that show up in this slot to take mods from gear from 5 dot to 6 dot. All right, Shard Shop currency. Definitely need as many of these. Mark 7, Mare's Son, Thermal Detonator Salvage. You need as many of these as you can get. And the reason is because, like, always buy them. The reason is because they're the other half of a piece that is really good for relic slicing. In fact, let's take a look at it. This piece right here, the Mark 7 Thermal Detonator Salvage. If we go into the Scavenger, and we go to the second to the last, I'm sorry, not second to last anymore, because we have way more now. But the Electrum Conductors, not the Zimbittles, but the Electrum Conductors. This piece right here, if you click and hold on the piece, it will bring up the option to craft it. These Cybernetics are something that you can get quite a few of if you farm the Mark IV back to gels. I'm just throwing all kinds of things at you guys right now. I apologize. But the Mark IV back to gels are something you need a lot of. And these, I believe, are on that node. And so you can take these Mark 7 Mare Sons and 30 of these Cybernetics and make one of these. And we just did it with all of them. It takes 40 of these purples and 30 of these golds right here and make one of those. And then one of those by itself gives you 13 Electrium Conductors. So let's go ahead and convert that over, just as an example. And that will help you get Relic 6 and Relic 7. And we have 104 of those right now, which is fantastic. Kassir says, how far are you from gas? I have Phase 1 is ready to do. Phase 2 maybe is ready to do. My Shock T is low, but I think everybody else is high enough. My droids are my problem. I want to Relic Magnaguard. I know I don't need to do this for the gas event, but I want a Relic Magnaguard, I want a Relic B2, and I definitely want a Relic B1. I know you need to do that for the gas event. And Droidica as well. So I have those 4 relics to do. I'm going to try to do a Saj pretty low gear and just over gear the droids, because the Night Sisters is something I'm going to wait on for a little bit. So I'd say maybe 3 months. I don't know. 3 months or less for Phase 4, but Phase 1, 2, and 3 are ready to go. In fact, we might do them next stream. Flameslinger says, you need a Fulcrum Ahsoka shards for Galactic Legend Ahsoka in 2 years. I think Galactic Legend Ahsoka would be awesome. Awesome. I have 5 characters I need to work on, and they all need Kairos. Yeah, Kairos. For sure you need a bunch of Kairos. Darkside 9C, where extra energy goes to die. Yeah, Darkside 9C. From my experience, the best way to save gear and have R6 materials is to just get it from assault battles and territory war. Well, if you are patient, then that is absolutely true. But if you're just charging forward and pushing as hard as you can, you have to find different ways and places to get it anywhere you can get it. Just get it anywhere you can get it. I definitely, my disposition is I prefer to play casually and slow and just take my time. But I'm trying to show you guys how to dominate without spending any money, so I'm being forced to be a little more high intensity in my farming plan. Okay, so let's do another fleet battle. Snipers, we don't like to knock him back because he is one of the good guys that can displace the Executor. Last stream, in case you guys missed it, we had 2 successful attempts against the 7-star Executor in our fleet shard. And if we get up to rank 1 like we want to be in the first 3 attempts, then we will be able to have at least 1 or 2 attempts on the Executor again, for fun, just for fun. Alright, turn meter to the Vulture. I'm going to put the Buzz Droids on Anakin. Oop, there goes the days. Let's pop a stun over here. Now let's cleanse Hyena. Hyena will cleanse the Vulture and bring in a fresh Vulture. Now we should get some assists over here on Anakin. Yes. He does not go into stealth because of the buff immunity. Fantastic. I really want him to die from the things, but... Oh, I thought Plo was going to come in. He will die from these Buzz Droids next time, I think. Let's see if we can get somebody else below... what is it? 100% health? So that we can get him to take a turn and then die by the Buzz Droids. Beautiful. Alright, let's bring in the Spy. Who's Spy going to target? Hopefully 5s? Yes. Because this is a bit of a waste to use the Mass Assist over here. 1 basic should finish that off. Excellent. 5s is done. Let's see if we can finish this Scallywag off. He's done. Oh, this is going really well. This is just going very well. And you see we're getting all of these 5 stacks of overcharge. So this Vulture has 100% extra offense right now. Let's see how he does. 40,000, no crit. Not bad. Let's see if we can stun him. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Alright, this is all we can do, just the basic. Stun him again. He's about to bring in another reinforcement. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Thanks for getting those bots, you guys. Thanks for getting those bots. Kassir says, I'd say hold off on Relic on Droideka. Newt is better with General Grievous. Well, first of all, I appreciate that feedback. That is wisdom, definitely. Here's my plan. I want to run Droideka under a Newt lead, which means that neither Droideka nor Newt are going to be available for Grievous. I'm planning to actually run either Watt with Grievous or BB-8 with Grievous. That's the plan, eventually. But Droideka under the Newt lead, I think, is pretty deadly. And I love Droideka. He's one of my favorite characters in the Star Wars universe, so I just want to have a Relic Droideka. Alright, rank 2 is Nubian, which means that rank 1 should be Big Pat. It is. It is. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. Alright. Let's spend some energy. I believe that's what was next. Every day, we buy 3 regular energy refreshes, 1 Cantina, 3 mod, and 3 ship. And this is fueled by our fleet placement, which is important to remember when we're talking about our new account. That I need to do something to be relevant in the fleet arena. The problem with farming the Rebel fleet is it takes a while to get the bounty hunter ships up and running so that you can get the Millennium Falcon. I would say 7 months. 7 months of farming to get those bounty hunter ships unlocked. So you have to have like a fleet to use in the meantime. And what we've decided we're going to do is use the stinking Geos again, but use them under Akbar instead of Tarkin, so that we will be able to transition from the Akbar Geos to the Akbar Rebels. That's the plan, and we're going to see how it plays out. Alright, let's find this Scallywag here. Why don't you put Buzz Droids on Houndstooth at the start? Perhaps I should, but I just feel like First of all, I am very new to the Malevolence fleet. I attack more Malevolences than Negotiators, so I don't have a lot of experience with the Negotiator fleet. It could well be that the right move is to attack Houndstooth. We've already done this farm for today. Is to attack Houndstooth instead of Anakin. I'm just like hardwired to go after Anakin any chance I get because he can be very tough to kill. And you saw, 4 shards of the Imperial TIE Bomber. That's amazing. That's amazing. Let's see here. So yeah, that may be the right move. Maybe get a buff immunity on Houndstooth before he even taunts. But he has extra tenacity. I like this event with the Aura Sing right now. He has extra tenacity while he's not taunting, so it's less likely to get that buff immunity. And Buzz Droids don't really do much to Houndstooth unless you have the buff immunity as well. Kassir says, who's looking forward to Admiral Radith's capital ship? Definitely the Profundity. I'm looking forward to it. Definitely. Amasia says, to take out Negotiator is to weaken Anakin to bait out the heal. That is what I tried to do, but he still did the mass assist anyway. Yeah, Dom says that's a nice drop rate. It definitely was. We were very lucky today on regular energy. Let's hope that it carries on to the other types of energies. We're farming the green materials, 14 runs, 14 hits. That's good. I mean, it could have hit twice as much, but we're trying to get 200 green relic materials is my baseline. 100 blues, 200 greens, and 400 of these grays or whatever these are called. And what I do is, this way I have what I need to relic a character whenever I'm ready to. And then after I hit a character up to relic, I go back and farm these materials back up to my baseline. 400 may be too much on this piece right here, because I never seem to go below 300 when I relic a character. But I just like to pick, see, that way when I have those baselines established and I have as many of those materials as I want, then I go farm a character from the cantina until that character is done, and then I go back to farming relic, and I just go back and forth. Alright, mod battles. We are currently farming mod slicing materials. We're doing a big slicing project. You guys remember at the end of last stream, I did a bunch of slicing in like 5 or 6 minutes, and we got a couple of decent mods out of it. But I only have the materials to get them from white to purple. I don't have the materials to take them from purple to gold and gold up from there. So I'm having to switch and farm some of the other stuff. In ships, we are farming whatever this guy that I'm staring at, Karth Onassi, I couldn't think of his name. We're farming Karth for the eventual Darth Revan. We are farming Plo for guild deployment. Oh, 4 shards for, not Plo. I always say Plo. It's Poe. We're farming Poe's ship. Poe's ship shows up very rarely in the fleet store, so I'm having to supplement it with a hard farm here. And then we're farming the Echelon along with 4 shards. What is going on with these drop rates? This is amazing. This is an amazing, amazing drop stream. And then the Rebel Y-Wing as well. GM Dan says, Anakin is a menace. A win is a win. Yes, absolutely. 4, I'm lucky if I get 2. I'm lucky if I get 2 as well. 4 is incredible. 4 is incredible. Dom says, you guys are talking about Red 5. Yeah, Red 5 would be cool. And it probably would be doggone Farm Boy Luke. I would hope that they would introduce a new character, though, is what I would hope. Okay, so we've done our 5 regular farms. We've done our 5 fleet farms. And now we're taking this leftover energy and we're throwing it at gear. My goal is to get the First Order pilots to gear 11 to get that fleet somewhat functional. Dom says, bonkers! Bimgus says, Poe jobs. Oh my goodness. Alright, he's ready to go to gear 9. Alright, and we have a long way to go before gear 10. And that's not even gear 11. Oh my goodness. Okay, so look at this. Carbonti, and not a Carbonti. So we're going to farm the not a Carbonti. I don't like farming Carbontis. I like buying them out of the store and letting them come to me. So we're going to spend the fleet energy here on this piece. That is that. And then, whoops. Kassir says we have too many Lukes. Too many Lukes. I don't know. Too many Lukes, not enough Hans. That's what I think. We need more Han Solos. Although we do have quite a few Han Solos. I don't know what the best way to get this piece of gear is. Perhaps I should be getting it out of a shop. But this is what I do. I just farm the 5 farms of the day, the hard farms that I normally farm. And then whatever character is next, I just farm whatever gear piece is next for him. Mike V says that we do, but I think the Hans and Chewies take the cake. Yeah, we have 2 little Lukes. We need 9,000 Luke variations. We got a Luke lover here. A Luke fan. All right, let's figure out what we're going to do next in Fleet. All right. I would love to displace Nubian. We have time. We have time. If this goes poorly, we can still maybe make it into the top. And this is going to go poorly, almost certainly. But we had luck last time. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. All right, clear the fleet. Let's start fresh. We're going to start with TIE Fighter Pilot. And then we're going to put in Vulture Droid and Hyena. Then we're going to put in Sunfac. No. Spy, Sunfac, Soldier, and I don't know, Anakin. Alright, let's give this a try. I don't usually get to Soldier and Anakin. I think this is the team, so let's do this. Alright, General Grievous Malevolence versus the Executor. This is a 7-star Executor. The only saving grace is that he only has a Relic 3, last I checked, yeah, a Relic 3 Mando, which makes the Mando not go fast enough to give us as many problems. Now, what we don't have is we don't have the Ebon Hawk. The Ebon Hawk makes this counter a lot more possible. This is only if everything lines up do we have a chance here. David James says, is John still here? I'm in his fleet shard. That Geo fleet is definitely a cheater. I've reported him. Okay, yep. Brian Thompson says, Supreme Smuggler Han Solo Galactic Legend. I like that. Alright, so we want to use the special with TIE Fighter on Houndstooth. The reason for that is, ooh, you guys see all those dodges? The reason for that is because it puts Foresight on TIE Fighter Pilot, which will cause TIE Fighter Pilot to dodge when the Executor does the mass assist. You guys just witnessed what just happened. When TIE Fighter Pilot dodges, he gives the turn meter to the capital ship, and now we get to go with our Malevolence. And see, even though Razor Crest is about to take a turn, we're going to give turn meter to our team, which is actually going to let us put the Buzz Droids over here on Razor Crest and call possibly a mass assist, which will reduce the stacks of defense that he has on his ship. Now we need to lose Vulture Droids. Perfect. We lose a Vulture Droid, we get turn meter for our Malevolence, and then we got another dodge, I think, with our TIE Fighter Pilot. Here comes Spy. Now, whose Spy puts the taunt on? Xanadu Blood or the Razor Crest depends on kind of how this goes. We're going to do this mass assist. Now, we only have 3 people that are going to assist. This is almost certainly not going to kill the Razor Crest. Plus, the Executor gives his own ship's evasion up whenever we reinforce, which means that it's a good chance we're going to dodge. So we got some dodges, but we got through the first life. Let's do as much damage to him as we can. That was abysmal damage. I guess it's because of all those stacks of defense. He still has a taunt. Let's keep going over there. The Executor is about to use a heal on the Razor Crest, almost certainly. Yikes, we are losing ships left and right. Let's pop an AoE. This will bring up one more Vulture. We need to get more Vultures on the field. Come on. Somebody kill him off. He's not dead. Oh, the heal is coming, isn't it? Man, you guys, that was close. If we had gotten a little better RNG, we could have taken out the Razor Crest right there. And now it's almost certainly over because it has not gone well. We could call in Sunfac, and in fact we will. Get a stun on Houndstooth, because screw that guy. Just use a basic here. We have no Vulture Droids on the field currently. No Vulture Droids on the field. I want to just do a basic on Houndstooth so that we don't give him turn meter. Let's stun Boba Fett so he doesn't take a turn. And then maybe kill Boba Fett? Oh, so close! So close. Do we have an AoE with Malevolence, perhaps? We need an AoE with Malevolence. Sunfac is about to eat it. No AoE with Malevolence. Yikes, and they got the contract. Once they get the contract, the ultimate is not far behind. Hopefully this will kill off Boba Fett. We're not giving up yet. We are not giving up yet. But perhaps we should. There goes Sunfac. Yep, there's the ultimate. Alright, it's over. It's over. Well, maybe we'll get another chance at the end of the stream. But for now, I gotta focus on trying to get into the top 5. Hopefully number 1. But it's fun to try. It's fun to practice because that way when we get into Grand Arena, we'll have some experience under our belt. You know what I'm saying? Dom says, what I've realized from moderating is a few people's streams is that the hide from channel button is delayed by like 5 seconds, which is annoying. That is annoying. That's definitely annoying. Alright, let's check our dailies. We have a little bit of energy to claim. And then the dailies to claim. How many crystals? 10 crystals today. Not bad. Is this a piece of gear we need? No, that's not. But we always can take these Kairos. Always take those Kairos. Definitely. Okay. So, let's talk about this new account. Let's bring up full screen Padawan again. It's weird, you guys, because in this one, I'm facing one way, and in this one, I'm facing the other way. At any rate. Okay, full screen Padawan. We're going to sign out of this screen name and sign into the new baby account. I want to show you guys what we're dealing with here and maybe set up a few of the teams for the future. It's loading up the new account currently. Hi everybody. Full screen Padawan here. We should be able to switch back over here in just a second. There we go. Let's switch back over to this. Dom says reverse Padawan. Huh, huh, huh. So someone hides them, but they can still talk for like 4 seconds. I got you. So you've had some problematic people. Okay. So this is my new account. If you guys remember last stream, we were talking about. Oh my goodness. I haven't played on this on the computer since last stream, and so all those things have unlocked since then. Stuff is happening everywhere. Oh my goodness. Okay, Akbar's snack bar. Now I know that the new character just came out, and on Arnold's stream they were calling him Snack Bar, which kind of broke my heart a little bit because years ago I came up with this name Akbar Snack Bar, and it just sounded like a fun thing that you would have at the beach. And there's Admiral Akbar wearing like a lei, you know, and a Hawaiian shirt. He's selling you drinks on the beach, and it says Akbar Snack Bar. I just thought it was funny. So that's what I named my account. Let's see what we've got here. Guild has started a raid. I'm sure it's something that I can't take advantage of. And then 138 in the squad arena. I just started this account 2 days ago, and I started off at rank 1,000 and something. I spent 150 crystals to have 15 attempts to go ahead and get into the top 200, because the top 200 gives you 600 of this currency, and I need it for my Phoenix squad. Fat bar. Alex RG says 16 tries and only 2 shards of accelerated character. Yikes. Yikes. David James says, I've seen other streamers change chat to sub-only mode. Would that reduce the bots? That might. But I don't want to make it to where people can't chat if they're new. I want everybody to be able to chat. But those bots have been being problematic, aren't they? They are being problematic. Okay. Let's take a look at what we're doing here. We're level 34. Very, 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 very new roster. Very new roster. I don't think that farming the Phoenix first is the best way to go. I don't think that it's good for Fleet Arena either, because you're farming 6 characters, gearing and modding 6 characters for only 2 ships. And the resources early game are so rare. However, Phoenix is an extremely popular starting team, and I want to experience what it's like because a lot of people do it, and I want to stay relevant to the community. I want to be a early game channel that is friendly to people who are just starting out, and anybody can ask any question about the game. So I want to do the Phoenix start. So my thought is, Phoenix are pretty good in the Galactic War, and they're particularly strong at low gear, like gear 6. You know, they're like way stronger than other squads at gear 6. And it's about that gear that I'm expecting to be at when I unlock mods at level 50. So my hope is that the Phoenix squad will be able to get me to 5-dot mods faster. And after they get me to 5-dot mods, I'm going to start focusing on the Geos for fleet and start focusing less on the Phoenix. We'll see how that goes. Pivoting early game is very difficult. It's very difficult to work on something and then stop and then work on something else because it puts you behind. But that's the plan. The plan is to do Phoenix first. I agree with the Phoenix being skipped. Well, that is normally what I teach. But like I say, I'm trying to... It's an experiment. It's an experiment. I want to see how it goes for other people and see, can you transition from a Phoenix start into a strong fleet. So the plan is, let's see here, squads. Let's make a new, I don't think we need a new tab. The default tab is fine. Create new squad. So this is the plan. Okay, we're gonna do the Phoenix is gonna be our light side team. As you know, you need a light side team and a dark side team. That was not correct. Zeb and Kanan. Alright, the Phoenix is going to be our light side team. And the dark side team is going to be, eventually, actually a crew lead. It's either going to be a crew lead Geos or a Poggle lead Geos with crew. But this way, we have crew and his ship we can focus on for fleet. Geo Soldier for fleet, Geo Spy for fleet, and Sunfac for fleet. In fact, Poggle, we won't put very much focus on him at all. In fact, we might... Let's see here. Let's do crew members and see what our options are. I would like a dark side crew member that that we could put here instead. Somebody early game accessible like TIE Fighter Pilot, maybe TIE Fighter Pilot, because he's got some. Thrawn would be good. I guess Tarkin. Because we have to have him somewhat functional for his challenges, right? For the Zeta Mats. So as crazy and as bad as that team is, that's probably going to be my dark side team. And these will be the characters that we're focusing on as we climb up towards level 85 and work towards the fleet. And then what we're eventually going to do is... Let's see here. Rebel. We're going to have Akbar with, where are they at? Where are they at? I'm sorry, you guys. This is taking me forever. There's so many rebels. Leia, Stormtrooper Han, and we'll run... I might even put Radis in there, but I think I was going to put Sabine in there. I might put Radis in there since we just had this event. Plus, you got the double Mon Calamari synergy there. Let's see. I don't know. I don't want to overthink it. I don't want to plan too much too soon. But the point is, we're going to be transitioning into the Rebel fleet, and the Rebel fleet does not have a lot of good characters. This account is going to suck in Grand Arena. It is going to suck in Grand Arena. Definitely is. But the whole idea is, can we use the Rebel fleet instead of a Negotiator or Malevolence to be relevant in the fleet arena? Let's see here. Phoenix is mainly if you want Thrawn, since you can just go for CLS Rebels and then do Palpatine into R2. I got you. So you're saying Phoenix is not necessary for CLS because you don't need him for Palpatine, you just need him for Thrawn. My alt is level 56. I'm trying to stall to get into your fleet shard. Well, unfortunately, 30 player, I'm going to be stalling to get into my fleet shard because I want to. Oops, I forgot to turn the sounds off my phone. Sorry about that, you guys. I want to be ready for the fleet by the time I get there. So you might want to just go ahead. Stalling for fleet is a great idea because it makes you more ready when you hit fleet. But we're going to be so far behind, I'm going to go as slow as possible from level 50 to level 60 probably. Early, what I did, Mike V says, is go for Jedi with Mace, which helps towards gas in the future. Plus, it helped me to 3-star all the fleet battles day 1 and also win every galactic war. Wow. So that would be Bastila, Yoda, Mace, who? Like Old Band and Ezra or something? Who did you use as your other ones? I feel like I'm missing a really good one. Oh, Anakin and Ahsoka. Obviously, yeah, Anakin and Ahsoka. I like your early game fleet strategy. That's what I'm using on my alt. Fantastic, Dan. I hope that it really works for you. I didn't even realize, but I've been at 19 in Fleet Arena for a while. Fantastic. Fantastic. If you're holding at 19, you're doing something right there. So I got into this guild today. I just started 2 days ago, as I said. And this guild, it does the heroic Rancor, the heroic tank, but it's not yet doing the heroic Sith. And that's okay. I hope that the guild grows towards the heroic Sith. Obviously, I don't deserve to be in a guild like this, but it's a really good idea to join a guild, even if you don't have a 7-star character yet. You want to... Oh, wow. He started a tier 1? Well, I wasn't expecting that. I thought they did heroic. Uh-oh. Well, let's go in there and do some damage before it disappears, I guess. Tier 1. Oh, see, I want to get a 7-star character, and then all you have to do is join the raid, and you'll still get the Han Solo rewards, and decent, well, not decent gear, but at least you'll get the Han Solo, and I guess decent gear for the heroic raid. Alright, let's just throw all our damage at the boss so that we can get as much damage as possible. Armor shred him. We're not going to last very long. I should have brought in Dark Trooper, is what I should have done. There we go. Doing as much damage as we can. Take that taunt off with Chopper. We're about to lose our main man, Gideon. There we go. There goes Gideon. Let's get the taunt up. And let's put the life save on Chopper so that when he dies, which he will come back. They certainly made it nice and easy at the early tier. That's good. Oh, death mark. Oh no, my damage dealer. Oh, I should have taken the taunt off. I should have taken. This is the early game content that you can expect from free to play Padawan. 1-star heroic raid. Get in there, do some damage. 1-star heroic. That's an oxymoron. Alright, Chopper's a good character, you guys. He doesn't do a lot of damage, but he definitely has some good control abilities. Ah, these taunts are killing me. I'm not doing any damage to the boss. Alright, one more hit before you die. Can I hit that exposed? That would be great. Oh, no, there goes the taunts. There goes the taunts. Alright, Dom says, I remember the first guild I was ever in, which was very, very high tier, like all heroic and all simmed raids. And that was by, simmed raids at the beginning. That would be great. That was by clicking a button by accident as I unlocked guilds. That is really, really lucky. That is great. That is great. 30 player says, I get the rebel thing, but you should have done endurance and negotiator to see the other side of Geos versus Tarkin to Malevolence. Well, that's the thing. I'm going to do new accounts in a cyclical manner. I plan to stream. I mean, I don't have any plans of stopping unless the game stops. And I'm going to, have 2 projects at a time, my main project and a side project. And I'm going to, so I can stay connected to the early game. Maybe next time I'll do that. Maybe I'll do Endurance and a Negotiator next time, because that's something that would be interesting to see. Can the Endurance hang in there against the Home 1 and Executrix early game? 30 player says, my Geo Soldier is 7 stars. Just got Soldier Unlocked, stalling hard to try to be ready for fleet, but I still don't know what I want to do with the account. Well, if you go for fleet first, you can't go wrong because you will get all kinds of crystals to do whatever you want. Mike V says, Mace, Anakin, Ahsoka, Bastila, once 49. And then any other Jedi, but use Dark Trooper beforehand with Gideon before Bastila for Galactic War. Dark Trooper is great in the Galactic War because of those 4 lives that he has, and that refreshes every time. Kasir says big boy damage. Oh, man. Okay. So, yeah, I don't want to belabor this too much, but, yeah, the early game roster is coming along slowly but surely. We're doing the, let's do this. Let's try this fight, see how it goes. Slowly but surely, and we can actually unlock Kanan together, which will be very exciting. Very exciting. I wanted to go Phoenix as well because I really actually plan to use the Phoenix ships in the Rebel fleet as reinforcements even later into the game. Alright, can we kill her before she takes a turn? Dark Trooper with a punch. No, we're not going to be able to kill her before she takes a turn. Oh, maybe. Call Dark Trooper to assist. Yeah, got her. Alright, let's kill this scallywag. I forgot about Radis is somebody I have to pay attention to. I need to kill him next after Lando. Man, this damage is so little. So little. I gotta make sure Radis, I don't think he's got his revive this early, but he might. Alright, get the taunt up chopper. Call Dark Trooper to assist. This Dark Trooper Ezra combo is quite nice. Quite nice. Alright, let's put it on auto. We're out of here. We got it. We got it. Let's see here. Alright. We about got this squad arena battle done. A little content for the... What are we going to call this? The alt account, the side project, the experiment. I need some help with the name. I'm going to have some of the squads laid out before the next stream so that you guys can see kind of what we're planning to go for. But it ain't going to be pretty. It ain't going to be pretty. Alright. Let's get back to the other account so that we can finish our fleet arena. Because I'm running out of time. I spent too much time over here. Alright, let's see what else is on the agenda. So yeah, my thoughts are, there's so many things I want to do. Whenever you start a new account, it's never a problem to not know what you want to do. It's a problem to know what you don't want to do. You got to narrow your focus and try to keep things simplified so that you can not just do everything at the same time. Doing everything at the same time is not the way to do well in Fleet Arena anyway. In Fleet Arena, you want to focus on just your pilots. You want to focus on just your pilots. Okay, here we go. Let's get back into the Fleet Arena. I don't think we're going to have time to get to rank 1 because I wasted that attempt on the Executor. Okay, let's try it. Let's do it anyway. We're going to go in here, at least try to get top 5. Who's at rank number 3? The Roman. So if we do this... Oh, we got to fix this. Uh-oh. We got to fix it. I'm going to be out of order here. Alright, that's fine. I'm only going to have like 1 minute to try to do the other fight, if that. We'll see how it goes, so we'll have to be ready for it. So what is the early fleet farm plan for the Rebel fleet? Farm Bigs from Galactic War Store. Basically, I'm going to use the Geos under Tarkin with the Vulture Droid and the reinforcements and the crew in the reinforcements, because I have to focus Darkside first so that I can be ready for the Zeta Abilities Challenge when it comes around. Once I get that Zeta Abilities Challenge knocked out, I'm going to be going for Biggs, as you said, going for Biggs, and also going for the... Oh, he cleansed. That's not good. I'm going to be going for Biggs, and I'm also going to be going for Biston's U-Wing. What else am I going to be going for? the Phoenix ships, both of the Phoenix ships, and my plan is to kind of use... Ooh, excellent, over here. Perfect. The plan is to kind of use crew as the Millennium Falcon until I get the Millennium Falcon. Now, he is no Millennium Falcon, but he is a big damage dealer that we can make thick and make it to where he sticks around a bit with Biggs taunting. We'll just see how it goes, but that's the plan. Eventually start transitioning away from the Geos and towards the Rebel fleet. Eventually we want the Millennium Falcon, Biggs, Biston, Cassian's U-Wing in the reinforcements, Phantom in the reinforcements, and Ghost in the reinforcements. That'll be the fleet for a while. So that's one of the reasons why I'm going for Phoenix early, because they really do help with Galactic War and mod battles, as I said. And when they help with those things, it helps you get up and running early with those things. That can really help your account in general. So we'll see how this goes. I know I had a really rough time using the Geos under Newt in the Galactic War. We were able to do it and win most days. There were probably like 8 days out of the 97 days where we did not win the Galactic War. And that's gonna happen. You're gonna have some that you miss, but yeah, this is done. Got it. Rank 3, yeah. So at least we're top 5. If we really stay on top of it, we have 8 minutes and 40 seconds left. So we're gonna have a minute and a half to try to beat Big Pat. We're gonna have to stay on top of it. Wait, is the Profundity going to be the Executor counterpart? It could be. How about Dash in his ship? Great GAC team as well. That's a great point. I've considered it and definitely want it long term. Where is Dash in the Cantina? Let's see. Because that's going to matter about... And the fact that he's not double drop is problematic. Where's he at? His ship is farmable early. 7E. So is 7E... What else is on 7E? I think that unlocks pretty late. 7 is... So 7 unlocks before Brood Alpha. So yeah, I might do that. I might go for Dash. It would be fun. It would definitely be fun to have the team. But here's the thing. Just based on the Rebel fleet, this is what I have so far. The CLS team, right? The Akbar team. Akbar, Leia, Stormtrooper Han, Biggs, and Sabine. A Mon Mothma team with Hoth, Scout, Kyle Katarn, Pow, and Biston. So Biston and... Biston is the only pilot there. The Radis team for the Rogue One with Radis, Jin, K2, Cassian, and Scarif Rebel Pathfinder. All of those except for Radis are Rebel pilots. And then the Phoenix Squad, which is also Rebel pilots. That's 5 teams just to house the Rebel pilots. And you only need 6 teams for Grand Arena. And you also have to have... The next team I have is the Bounty Hunters, which you need for Chewie for the CLS team. So that's the 6th team right there. And then also the Geos. I'm going for the Geos. That's 7 teams. Jedi, because Jedi are amazing. That's 8 teams. Emperor Palpatine, because I'm going for Phoenix. So I'm going to have Empire... Thrawn, that's 9 teams, and then Imperial Troopers, because how can you not go for Imperial Troopers? That's 10 teams right there. Just from the stuff that I'm going to be doing on the way up. You can't make 10 teams on the way up. And the problem is so many of those teams are bad teams. They're bad teams, but I need a team to put my pilots in, because I want to take my pilots up to high gear. The whole focus is going to be Fleet Arena. Can I do well in Fleet Arena to fuel? Then after we get all those bad teams out of the way, then I can start going after the good teams, like Dash and the Scoundrels. Oh man, that would be so fun to do that. That would be so fun. Kassir says speculation. I think you're right, Kassir. I don't know why they would introduce another light side fleet at this point in the game and not make it at least functional in light side Geo, which takes a strong fleet. And if they're going to make it that strong, it could be intended to counter the Executor, because the Executor is supposed to be kind of I mean, you know, the Empire was going after the Rebels, so it makes sense that one of the best Rebel fleet commanders, would have some skills against the Executor as well. Pilots are very important. Dom, I agree. And see, the thing is, I have a feeling, now you guys can quote me on this later, but I have a feeling that with this new roster that we're working on, that even though it's terrible for Grand Arena, we're still going to end up in Chromium way before we're ready with 4 fleets. So you might as well just go for fleets, and you know, after that I'm going to build the Finalizer fleet, because I'm going to have all the Bounty Hunter ships for Millennium Falcon, and several of those Bounty Hunter ships are required for the Finalizer. I'm going to have Vader, because, you know, you're going to have Vader, and his ship, and then you might as well build the First Order ships to go for the Finalizer to get yourself another fleet. So we're going to have the Rebel fleet, we're going to have the Geos are eventually going to shift to Tarkin instead of Akbar. They're going to start off with Akbar, eventually do Tarkin, so Tarkin's going to have the Geos. We'll have some Empire ships for Thrawn to run. So the everything is just, it like plans itself. It's just like, blah, 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 do all this stuff, you know? It's so much stuff to do. And then a roster that starts like this, with the CLS focus, the Mon Mothma focus, the Rebel Fleet focus, you are able to transition towards Jedi Master Luke and Jedi Knight Luke and Jedi Master Luke. So it's going to be fun. It's definitely going to be fun. That's what I'm doing now, my alt level 51, and going for Dash and Smugglers early. That is a really good idea. That is a really good idea, Mike. I like that. I wonder how Carbonite will be, since people who dropped a lot will have Datacrons, which will make it harder. That is one of the questions that I want to answer with this account, is how hard is starting off in Grand Arena now? What is it like? What is it like for new players? Because if we don't experience it, then how can we give advice to anybody who's facing it, right? So we're getting in the trenches with everybody, getting dirty, getting muddy, and I got to make sure I stay on top of this. 1 minute. This is going to be really close. I probably don't have time for this, but I'm so sorry about my phone noise, you guys. So yeah, I'm excited. The thing about this account is it's super, super, super heavy Cantina early. Early on, we're farming Hera, who's Cantina. We're farming Ezra, who's Cantina. Crew and his ship is Cantina. Geo Soldier is Cantina. Geo Spy is Cantina. All of these, this is a heavy, heavy Cantina early on. And later on, it opens up into Cantina a little bit, which is good because we're going to need to farm relic materials instead of all these characters. But what I'm doing is I'm doing 0 energy refreshes. And if possible, 3 Cantina refreshes every day. It's going to get down to 2 very soon, and then probably just 1. But hopefully I can maintain 1 Cantina refresh. Because before level 60, I need to farm a lot of stuff out of the Cantina. A lot of stuff out of the Cantina. But what that's going to do, this is not that account, but we can look at it here. What that's going to do is it's going to let me build up Cantina store currency in order to be ready to start buying Cassian's U-Wing by the time I unlock fleets. And Cassian's U-Wing is another really good Rebel ship. So I think it's going to work out pretty well. I'll also be able to buy Biston. So I'm buying Chopper right now on the new account. Then I'm going to buy Biston. And then I'm going to start saving. I'm going to save up so that I can have some currency on hand to buy Cassian's U-Wing. The Cassian's U-Wing is piloted by 3 characters. Jyn Erso comes from the Guild Store. I'm going to have to buy her out of there. Cassian comes from the Squad Arena. And K2 comes from the Galactic War. So there's just so many characters to get. So many. I think I'm going to have to get several of them at 5 stars and move on, just to get the whole thing up and running eventually. 30 Player says, I think getting Cantina out of the way early is good when you can't do relics yet. I think you're right. That's a good point. That's a good point. Uh-oh. We talk too much. We only got 1 minute. Just get in there. Just get in there. Go, 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 go. Okay. Slow is smooth. Smooth is fast. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, the loading screens are killing me. We can't do this. We're going to try. We're going to try. Okay. Starting off, we're going after the Sunfac with the Hyena Bomber. Click it. And then go for it. Go for it. And then AoE. Alright, good. Just basic. Finish him off. Alright, we're going after Hyena next. We're going to bring in Spy first chance we get. Go for it. Bring in Spy. Put the buzzies. Alright, Spy. Go for it. Mass assist, Spy. And then I need to kill the real Vulture. Oh, we got the wrong taunt over there. We got to kill him quick. Kill him quick. Oh, that wrong taunt really screwed us. If we had gotten the taunt on the right guy, we would have been okay, probably. Was that Houndstooth that just died? Just get him out. Yeah, we're out of time, you guys. We ran out of time. 3, 2, 1, out of time. We're still going to get the win, but it's not going to be in time. Dog got it. Go after Spy. Somebody kill him. This fleet, it's not doing well on auto because I need to not hit Spy unless it's a nice big hit, you know? And then it called the mass assist over there. It's alright. It's alright, you guys. I wish we had a chance to do one more Executor attack. That's what I would like to do. Shoot like mad, Mike V. Yeah. This has ended up being just way too long. Alright, big mass assist, soldier. Just kill the Spy, please. Oh my goodness, we killed so many vultures he got his ultimate. We're gonna lose this! We're gonna lose this if we don't take control here. Oh my goodness. We're gonna lose this fight. Just mass assist, kill him, kill him, kill him. Oh, and like a full minute late. A full minute late. Okay. Alright. I wonder if there will ever be a 4-pilot ship. There might be. The Bad Batch. They could put all 5 of them in there. Alright, well, we made it to rank 1, and we're not going to spend 50 crystals. It was too late for the payout. So we got the rank 3 payout, and that's fine. I'm able to get rank 1 most days, though, with the Malevolence. I definitely like it. It's a lot easier to climb than it was before. And I'm having a big fun time with this Malevolence. You guys have anything else you want to talk about before we go? Any questions about Datacrons? Any questions about the new account? We could talk about it more in the Discord. You guys, if you're not a part of the Discord and you want to join, the link is in the description. Crafted by our own Kassir, the Discord is a thing of beauty. Alright. Well, let's do a little mod slicing while I wait for you guys to answer that question. There was one mod that I rolled that I'm really excited about. I don't remember what... it's purple. I remember that. So let's look at purple mods. B. It had speed in the secondary. And I think it was unassigned. So let's sort it by speed. Here we go. I think it might have been this one. Look at this, you guys. 17 speed on 3 rolls. That means it started off as a 5, and then it rolled a 6 and a 6. So even though it's a critical damage mod and I have like no critical damage mods, it's a very, very sweet looking mod. I want to slice it. Let's slice it together. We should be able to take it a couple of slices up. This has the potential to be a really good mod. Let's see if we can just make it happen. Okay, no, that was a bad slice. Let's take it up higher and see what it does. If it doesn't hit another slice before it's blue, I'm going to stop. Oh my gosh, the flat health. Are you kidding me? No, don't do this to me. Offense. You know what? It hit offense. We're going to keep going. Potency. Oh man, what a heartbreaker. What a heartbreaker. I could do it one more time. But it's not going to be a great mod. Let's do it one more time. Offense. Well, it's a fine mod. It's a fine mod, but it's not a great mod. Doggone it. Let's see if we can find another one that's exciting. 19 speed. We can do this one. Come on. Oh, it doesn't even need to go to 6 dot. 23 speed. There we go. 5 hits in speed. I don't think we have enough slicing materials to do another one. Let's look at some blues. Let's look at blues. What's our fastest blue mod here? 12 speed. Ooh, that's not great for 3 hits. Two hits. 2 hits on a potency primary potency mod. I love it. Let's do a hit on it. Still worth hitting again. Possibly, maybe not. Just potency mods with potency primaries are so rare. Alright, one more. One more for the road. Come on, guys. No luck today except for that one. We got that one up to 5 hits. I'll take it. I'll take it. On the new account, you're going to use Get To on the Malevolence again. I am not going to use Get To on the new account. even if I get plenty of Get 2, the plan with the new account is to simulate having a bad guild. I might be able to just get into a bad guild and stay in a bad guild, but I want to create a possible path for people who are not in a good guild, are for some reason not able to get into a good guild. I believe that you can always get into a good guild if you build the right teams, specifically the Geos and the Cam-ready clones. The Padme team is a popular team. If you build the right teams, I think you can get into a good guild. But there are lots of people out there that like to play casual. They don't want to leave their guild, but they still want to do well. Maybe they want to start a new account. They're going to be in their same guild with their new account. They want a path that you can follow without needing Get 2 to be successful. And to me, that only brings up either the Rebel fleet or the Executor. I mean, I guess you could do the Finalizer, but it doesn't hold that well on defense. And the Empire fleet, there's an option there as well. So there's other things we can do, but the Rebel fleet seems to be the most consistent. Good one. Let's see here. Honestly, we need more GP. It's impossible to 3-star the last ship zone in Lightside Geo because of GP. Absolutely. Absolutely. If they wanted us to max Lightside Geo, they would have changed it ages ago. Mike V says, congrats, Patty. Thank you, sir. Had to purge a bunch of mobs from the inventory the other day since I'm running out of room. You got to stay on top of that purging, man. Definitely got to stay on top of that purging. 30 player says, Get 1 and Get 2 on gear. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I just can't do it. Get 2 needs to go toward the Malevolence and the Negotiator. But my expectation is that I won't be getting a lot of Get 2. I'm going to try to be in a guild that does the Hoth. And stays doing the Hoth. That way I can get lots of Get 1. You know? So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. It's just something different. It's an experiment. I'm putting some restrictions on the account so that I can see how things go. This is not, the new account is not the way that I think is the best way to grow. This is the best way that I think is to grow, is this account right here, mini free-to-play Padawan. And if you want to see what I've done so far and what I'm doing next, there is a channel in the Discord under the Hey Padawan section that says Farming Guide. And it's not super well organized. It's not, when you look at it, it might look confusing, but I'm showing in the Cantina, starting with this character, going down the list. In the Hard Battle, starting with this character, going down the list. In the Squad Arena store, the Fleet Hard Battles, everything that I'm farming in the order that I'm farming it, so that you can follow along. And do what I think is the best way to grow fast and have fun in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. I stream every Wednesday and Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern. And we have a blast. You guys, I am so humbled and grateful that you're giving me all this support and that you come and hang out with me. We all hang out together and play this game that we love. Let's not let Datacrons get us down. We're going to figure it out how to make it work for us. And don't forget that I want you all to remember that you have tremendous value and Jesus loves you.